Welcome to your workout today with the QBs. We have an exciting workout plan for you today. I'm your trainer, Mary Jo. Here to help me today, guide you through this workout is Kathy.
Hi.
Randy.
Yeah.
And Lewey.
Hello.
Good, and we're gonna get started with our warm-up on the right leg first. We're gonna heel press it forward. Here we go. Let's heel press it, right leg and then left. Good, heel press it side to side. Good, nice deep inhales and exhales. Good, inhaling and exhaling, side to side. Pulling those tummies in. We're getting warmed up here for all the workouts we have coming up after this. Good, good posture, shoulders back and relaxed. Tummy's pulled in. We really want to pull that belly button to the spine. Good, and press it side to side. We got our arms overhead, leaning side to side next with the right arm first. Here we go, and lean with the right and left. Good, lean it right and left. Good, side to side, side to side. Warming up those obliques now, warming up our biceps, warming up our lower back a little bit. Good, and lean and lean. Good, and smile. Good, and waist twisting now, side to side, starting on the right. Here we go. Twist it, right and left. Good, twist it, side to side. Warming up those lower backs, warming up those abs. We want to get our whole middle section warmed up. Keeping our lower legs stationary here, keeping our head stationary. We're just moving that midsection. Warming up that midsection. Good. Reaching forward, side to side is our next one with the right arm first. And here we go. Reach and reach. Good. Reach and reach. Good. You can put that little bounce in the middle if you want. So we're warming up our glutes and we're warming up our hamstrings. Good. And reach and reach. Good breathing. Nice deep inhales and exhales. Warming up our entire bodies. Alternating knee ups next. Right arm, left leg. Here we go. And knee it up and up. Good. Knee it up and up. So important to warm up before a workout. We don't want to injure any of our muscles. We want to make sure that all of our muscles are nice and warmed up so we don't pull anything. We don't injure ourselves to where we can't work out for a while. Good, knee up and up. We got jump rope in place next. And here we go, jump it. Good, just like you have that imaginary jump rope. Good, just keep bopping along. Good, and jump it. Good. Such a gorgeous day in the rolling hills of Centralia, Washington. Such a nice day out. Good. Leg behind, alternating ski, right leg. Here we go. Ski behind. Good. Side and side. Good. Just like you got those ski poles in your arms, swooshing down the mountain. Swoosh and swoosh. Good. Ski it side to side. Warming up those legs, warming up those arms, good breathing. Nice deep inhales and exhales. We got our ski to the front in 2 and 1. Good, ski to the front and front. Good, we still got those ski poles. Good. Put those ski poles in the ground. Help them get you down to the bottom of the mountain. Good. Good posture. Pull those tummies in. Opposite hand to opposite foot. Right arm first. Here we go. Reach it down and up. Down and up. Down and up. Good. Really warming up our abs here. Good. Side to side. Down and up. Stretching out the back of those legs a little bit, stretching out the glutes. Good, bring it down and up. Down and up. Good, down and up. And get ready for our bending the knees side to side on the right. Here we go. Bend it side and side. Side and side. Good. Bend it side to side. Bend it side to side. Good. Warming up those knees. So important that we don't get torn meniscuses. Warming up is so important. Good. Good breathing. And that's our warm-up. Let's move on to our next workout. And let's go ahead and start our Pilates segment now. Starting on our sit bones, let's go ahead and roll it all the way back onto our backs. And we're going to bring our legs up high. Good Pilates stance with the legs is legs as straight as you can get them, heels together, knees together, toes pointed out at an angle. Let's go ahead and lift up the head, neck, and shoulders now. And start our 100s. Randy's going to count for us. And push up and down. Good. Press the hands up and down. Nice deep inhales and exhales. Good. Good. Nice quick deep inhales and exhales. Really pull those tummies in. You want to pull that navel to the spine. Good. Nice deep inhales and exhales.
60.
Good, good breathing. 70. Lift that shoulders, head, neck up a little bit more.
80.
Get deeper into those abs. Good.
90.
Nice quick presses.
100.
And release. Good. Now go ahead and bring the head, neck, and shoulders down to the mat. Let's lift our right leg up. And we're going to do ankle circles. Here we go. Circle the ankle out to the outside. Circle it around. Good. Small circles now with your abs. Draw nice small circles. Point that toe. Really use those abs. And big circles now. Bring the leg all the way down by the ground and back up. Good. Bring it all the way down and up. Down by the floor and up. One more. And up. And release now. Bring the left leg sky high. And ankle circles. Go ahead and roll that ankle out to the side. Stretching out those ankle muscles. And now draw small circles with that left foot. Use those abs to draw circles. One more. Good. And big circles now. All the way down by the ground and up. Good. All the way down and up. Down by the ground and bring it up. Stretching those abs. And release. Let's go ahead and bring it over onto our right sides now for clam. On the right side, legs are at a 90-degree angle here. We're going to go ahead and cradle the head in our right hand. You can rest that left hand on your mat, on your hip, wherever's most comfortable for you. And we're going to open for 2 and close for 2. Good. Open for 2, close for 2. Open it up and close. Good. Inhale, open for 2, close for 2. Open and close. Good. And smile. Open and close. Good. Open and close. One more. Open and close. Elevated clam now. Lift the feet up. And same thing. Open for 2, close for 2. Good. Open for 2, close for 2. Open it up and close the knees together. Open for 2, close for 2. Really getting that pause at the top and close it up. Good. We want that resistance in our outer thigh and close it up. Good. Last 2 and close for 2. Good. Open for 2, close for 2. This time we're going to open, extend, bend, and close. Good. Open, extend, bend, and close. Open, extend, bend, and close. Open, extend, bend, and close. Really extend that leg out there. Close it together. Good. Open, extend, bend, and close. 2 more. Extend, bend, and close. Last one. Open, extend, bend, and close. This time we're going to open, extend, hold it out there, lower, and lift. Good. Lower for 2, lift for 2, lower for 2, lift for 2. Keep that resistance in there. Don't let that toe touch the ground. We want to keep that resistance in there. Really make our legs work. We're shaping our legs now. Lower, good, to the ground and up. Lower, last one, and lift. Good, and let's go ahead and bring it up. And we're going to turn it over to the other side now. Swivel the legs around. Same 90-degree angle with our legs here, that nice 90-degree angle. Cradle the head in the hand and figure out where you're going to put that left hand. And let's go ahead and open for 2, close for 2. Good. Clam on the right and close for 2. Good. Open it up, pause, close for 2. Good. Open it up, close for 2. Good. Open and close. Good. Open and close. 2 more. Open for 2, close for 2. Good. Open, 2, close, 2. Elevated clam, feet up. And here we go. Open for 2, close it for 2. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Good. Open for 2, close for 2. Open, 2, close, 2. Good. Open, 2. Tummies pulled in. Really suck those tummies in. Pull that navel to your spine. Nice flat tummies. And 2 more. Here we go. Open and close. Good. This time open, extend, bend, and close. Open, extend, bend, and close. Open, extend, bend, and close. Open it up, extend it out, bend it, knees together. Open, extend, bend, and close. Open, extend, bend, and close. Open, extend, bend, and close. 1 more. Open, extend, bend, and close. This time, open, extend, hold it out there. Lower for 2, lift for 2. Lower for 2, lift for 2. Good. Lower, 2, lift, 2. Good. Lower, 2, lift, 2. And welcome to the mini trampoline segment. Here we are, we're gonna start off just bouncing and just bounce. Bouncing it up and down. Tummy's pulled in nice and tight. Good stacked vertebrae. We want our vertebrae stacked one on top of the other. Good posture, like we've got that string pulling us up right through the top of our head. Good, good breathing. Just a nice light bounce to start off with. Mini trampoline, I love it. It's one of my very favorite workouts. And calf raises, here we go, and raise it up onto the calves. Just keeping the toes on the trampoline, lifting the heels up off the trampoline, keeping those toes in constant contact with the top of the trampoline. Bouncing it up and down. You want to get a nice good burn going on those calves. And bounce. Good. Always thinking about that posture. So important to have our backs aligned when we're on the trampoline. Alternating elbow to knee. Here we go. Right arm, left knee. Bounce, bounce. Good. Double bounce. Pull the arm into the knee. Tummy's pulled in. Good posture. And bounce. And smile. This isn't a workout. This is fun. Good. And alternate. And we're gonna twist in the middle. Here we go. On the right and twist. Twist and twist. Good. Side to side. And twist it out. Twist in that lower body. Twist in the arms. Good. Follow Kathy if you have your balance challenged. And twist side to side. Good, you can move the arms without moving the legs. Get ready for jumping jacks. Here we go, jump it out. Awesome. Good, staying aware of our space on the top of the trampoline. And jump it out. Good breathing. Nice deep inhales and exhales. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Got our step touch after this. Side to side. We're gonna go to the right first. And here we go. Step to the right and left. Good. Bounce it and bounce it. Side to side. Good. And smile. Bounce it side to side. Good. We got that heart rate up. Let's bring it down a little bit for this interval. Good. Just bouncing it side to side. Double bounce, double bounce. Scissor jacks are next. Right arm goes up. Here we go. And scissor jacks. Awesome. Good job, guys. Like we're climbing a ladder with our hands, and like regular jumping jacks with your legs. Tummy's pulled in nice and tight. Really suck that gut in. Good. Our next move is a bounce with the bicep curl. So we're gonna bounce in and bicep curl. Here we go. Bounce and bicep curl. Bounce and bicep curl. Good. Nice light bounce and curl up those arms. Tummy's pulled in, shoulders back and relaxed. Good. Good breathing. Nice deep inhales and exhales. Running man jacks next. Right arm, right leg are gonna go forward. Here we go. And running man jacks. Good. Cut sharp with those hands. Run it forward. Good. Run it out. Run it out. We got it. Good. Really burning that fat now. We got our metabolisms revved up. Doing our body so good. And we're gonna finish it off with a light jog. Here we go. And jog it out. Just a nice light bouncy jog to finish off the mini trampoline. Good, bounce it out. Good breathing. Nice deep inhales and exhales. Good. Bounce it out. Nice light jog. Side to side. Good. Bring that heart rate down just a little bit. And welcome to yoga. We're gonna start with our dead bug on our backs. Let's go ahead and roll all the way down to our backs, one vertebrae at a time, and legs up. Good, legs up, knees a little bit bent, arms up, and we're gonna take 2 breaths here. Nice deep inhales, and exhale. Good, one more for yoga. Our breathing, you wanna inhale to the count of 4, exhale to the count of 6. Good, and now pull our legs in for happy baby. Grab the bottoms of your feet, and you can roll it side to side a little bit. Massage that lower back. 2 breaths here. Good, good breathing. And we're gonna bridge it up now. Go ahead and drop the feet to the mat. And push up through the midsection. Clasp the hands underneath the glutes. And really flex those glutes, flex those back hamstring muscles. Nice deep inhales and exhales. 2 breaths here. Good, nice deep inhales and exhales. Good yoga breathing. And release. Go ahead and drop that middle down to the mat. And go ahead and roll it up onto the sit bones, and we're going to come into a small T on our right sides now. Stack those feet one on top of the other. Make sure that your wrist, your shoulder is in alignment, and we're going to push it up into a small T. Good, our bodies are shaped like a small T. Nice deep inhales and exhales. And smile, because this is super easy and you're doing something so good for your body. Good. And go ahead and lower it down in the middle. And let's go ahead and bring it on to the other side. Swivel the feet around. Again, same thing, stack your feet one on top of the other, wrist and shoulders in alignment, and let's push it up. Small T on the left. Good, nice deep inhales and exhales. Good breathing. Good, nice deep inhale. And exhale. Good, lower it down in the middle. And go ahead and roll it over onto the hands and knees. And we've got cat-cow here. So we're going to inhale, arch the back up into cat. And exhale, roll the head out into cow. Good. Push that tummy towards the ground. Inhale, cat, arch the back. And exhale, rotate the head out into cow. Good. Again, inhale, cat. And exhale, cow. Really stretching out that back. One more, nice deep inhale to cat. And exhale into cow. Good. Roll those toes under now, and we're going to slide it back into downward facing dog. Legs come up. And walk it out. You can walk it out, or if you're already flexible, you can just push those heels towards the floor. Our gazing point for this is looking right in between the middle of the hands there. Good. Nice deep inhales and exhales. Good. Really stretching those legs out. And let's step it back with the right foot. And step back with the left foot. And now go ahead and lower it down into chaturanga and into cobra. Push it up. Elbows in towards the body, nice and tight. Good. Gazing forward now, stretching out that lower back. Take one more nice deep inhale and exhale here. Good. Now pushing it back up onto the hands and knees, we're going to drop it back into child's pose. Lowering those sit bones down onto the heels. Walk those fingertips forward. Get a really good stretch all through the shoulders. And remember to smile. Good. Good breathing. One more. Nice deep inhale. And exhale. This is so calming and relaxing and good for our bodies. Good. Now go ahead and bring it back up onto the hands and knees. And walk the feet forward towards the hands. Keeping the hands on the ground, extend the legs for forward bend. And we're going to roll it up nice and slow. If you can't touch the ground, that's fine. Just go as far down as you can. Good. Nice and slow so we don't get dizzy. And let's go ahead and pivot around to the front. We got our forward shoulder rolls. Let's go ahead and roll the shoulders to the front. Good. Nice deep inhales and exhales. One more. Good. And now shoulder roll to the back. Good breathing. Tummy's pulled in. One more shoulder roll. Excellent. Now let's step out with our right leg. We're going to come into warrior on the right. Our right knee is bent. Make sure that that knee doesn't go out over the toe. Our left leg is straight and back at an angle. And now go ahead and bring the arms up for warrior. Nice strong warrior. Flex those biceps, flex those arm muscles. Bring it down a little bit farther if you can. Feel that stretch all through the midsection and the groin. Good. Deep inhale. And exhale. And now pivot it just a little bit to the right with the hips. And we're going to bring it back into peaceful warrior. Good. Nice deep inhales and exhales. You can rest that left hand in the cradle of the back of the left knee. And release. We're going to come to the other side now. Pivot the feet. Left leg is bent now. Go ahead and bend it forward. Right leg is back. And bring the arms up. Our gaze for warrior is out at those fingertips. We're gazing down at the fingertips of the left hand now. Flex those arms. And pivot the hips. Good. And bring it back into peaceful warrior. Arch that arm over the head. Cradle that right hand in the back of the right knee. And release. Let's go ahead and walk the feet in just a little bit. And plucking the stars now, starting with the right hand. Reach up, pluck those stars right out of the sky. Good. And crane on the left, arms out to the side, flex those arms nice and tight, pull up that left leg, and one nice deep inhale and exhale here. And now pulling that left leg in for can opener, shoulders back and relaxed, good posture here. And release, good, bring the legs to the ground, and that's our yoga segment.